this is Full Game Prometheus giving you another full game breakdown, guys. If you're new to my channel and you like to get tips and see me using gameplay of me using these particular schemes, you want to go ahead and subscribe. So guys, I want to go ahead and jump into some comments from recent subscribers. Jay Rodriguez, thank you for this. I use the Chargers playbook, uses formation, run, play action, read, and the Y cross regularly. This is basically a route that's got a really glitchy, it's a double post route, and the inside post route actually gets underneath it. So you want to go ahead and take a look at this video. I'll go ahead and try to pop a link in this so you can take a look at it, but it's a very glitchy route that that I build the whole scheme around. Hey buddy, I'm back competing online on regular teams. How have you been? Can you suggest a good defensive playbook and formation defense in regular teams? Thanks. Sean, it is one of those situations where really you want to pick whether you want to go with a 34 or basically a 43, but most people right now are using the 46 defense, and in particular they're using the 3-3-5 wide 9 defense and putting the defensive backs down there. It just really depends on your defensive mentality. And J Mills Gaming has made a lot of great comments, but appreciate your content all year. I'm a Panthers playbook guy, and I have a scheme in a doubles bunch offset, so I appreciate the compliment plays and breakdowns. It's basically a breakdown of all the different money plays that I found in the Panthers playbook. A lot of great stuff. I'm in the Cowboys now. I'm finding a lot of great stuff, and what it comes down to is just committing to a playbook. It's always going to help you with your scheme, and as long as you have ways to attack your opponent underneath, over the top, on the sidelines, and have a running scheme to go with it, it really doesn't matter what particular playbook you go with, you're going to be successful. All right, so this is actually going to be a gameplay where I'm going to basically talk through the entire video because I just want to share with you, this is a very fast rage quit. This guy's not a bum. He's got over 300 games underneath his belt solely with the Philadelphia Eagles, so obviously he's a Philly fan. So this guy really knows what he's doing with his team. He knows his roster. Now, when I go in to make my coaching adjustments, I always base a line, I play the ball. Option, I take conservative, strip the ball, tackling, and do conservative. And I like to do my outside, sky blue flats. I like to drop them at 20. And my curl flats, I'll put them at a 10. And then sometimes my yellow flats, I'm going to go ahead and put them basically at 10 or so. He quickly, I was making my adjustments to get my defense set up, so I got into default defense and basically just went with a cover 3 shell, and he just hit a flat right there, so I'm able to go and tackle him and put him in a situation where it is a second and 6. So that's not, that's just as good as a run from a play standpoint. He's in a single back wing pair, so I'm going to go ahead and stay once again in a 34 defense. And one of the base defenses I like to run is the cover 4 quarters. I like to use the guy on the inside, and I take my defensive backs on the outside. I put them in flats. Now the adjustment I didn't care for that I did in this play was I actually went in and pressed my guys. I could have potentially got beaten up top, but this guy wanted to feed everything in the middle, and as a result, I'm able to go and slap the ball down. So 3rd and 6 situation, I'm waiting for him to select his play. He's been using the last 2 formations, the last 2 plays he used some heavy formations, but really what I wanted to come out and is actually go ahead and use this nickel dog 2 defense. This is a defense that I wanted to go ahead and use. So basically I'm going to take my outside defenders and put them into curl flat zones and just play the middle of the field, and right here he actually just checks it down. But I've got basically 3 defenders right there. They're going to tackle him short of a first down. So he's in a 4th and 1 situation. And once again, this is a very fast defensive setup. It only took me 2 setups just to get the shell set up, and right here he has nowhere to go with it. I go and send the dogs after him, and I'm able to go and tackle him short of picking up a first down by taking off this quarterback. So as a result, I get the ball back. So my first series on defense with that nickel defense, and I'm gonna keep experimenting with it as a new defensive shell that I'm gonna use online. But I'm able to go and get a turnover and down. So anytime that you actually go ahead and kick off the ball in the very first game and you get a turnover and downs and you have an opportunity to score is a wonderful thing. So I'm in potential scoring distance right now, and if I get 3 points, I'll be happy with 3 points right here. So I actually jump in the slot post. I don't like the read. I actually got an outside defender, Harbin. You can see the defender falls back, so I know he's going to carry, so I go ahead and flip the ball to the running back on the backside because he's playing over the top coverage. So I'm going to go and settle for that, and he shows me his first defensive set. The trio Sky is his defense. And now he presses his guys once again. I'm looking off to the left, and I've got the same play. The slot cross right there is the play to set up, but I want to go ahead and hitch uphill, and I actually catch him trying to man over hill, and as a result, I'm able to go ahead and pop him for just a quick completion, because the hitch is just hard for some guy to actually adjust to it. And he went after me with a man blitz in that particular situation. So first in one situation right here, back into this doubles formation. This is something I'm running for my patrons, and I'm able to go ahead and get the ball. I don't pick up any yards right there. He actually split in with that nickel free fire zone. And as a result, he just kind of caught me off guard a little bit. So right here, I'm going to jump into the iForm H Pro as my offensive set, and I'm going to go ahead and hit him with the lead draw because he's played, 60% of the time he's played basically some type of a zone coverage where he's dropping back into coverage. I'm going to hit him with a lead draw because it's going to show pass, and as a result, I'll be able to go ahead and get tackled, but I actually fall over for a first down. So first and goal situation right here. I think I'm going to stay back in the iForm H Pro, just double checking my audibles just so I can see what I have as far as my audible setup. I'm going to stay back once again with this lead draw because it's really good against someone that uses a lot of zone coverage. And he's already shown me zone a couple different times, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So right here, I adjust my offense. I'm doing Texas, and I like to take my running back and put him on a streak route. And I'm looking at the running back, but you can see he actually uses the way the running back, he locks basically this play up. I actually get rid of the ball. The play was locked up. I probably could have hit the fullback on the backside, but I looked at the running back. I froze. The outside defenders were playing my other defenders, and actually the crossing route with the tight end, which was like a post route, was actually just bottled up. So I had nowhere to go with it, but he showed me he played cover 2 again. So cover 2 seems to be one of the shells. So I'm going to hit him with this play, which is skinny posts. This is something I've dropped down for my patrons as far as a money play down in the red zone. Streak up my outside tight end, actually do a little wheel route with the running back that gives me a check down and an out route to pull that flat defender out, giving me any kind of a zone right there. But this play is designed to be able to hit the inside of those deep halves, and that's how I'm able to go ahead and hit the tree kill in the back of the end zone. He actually read it, and he was trying to go ahead and cut off that passing lane, but I was able to go ahead and get the ball past him and actually score a touchdown. So up 7-0 in this type of situation. His first series, he actually does not get any kind of a score at all. I get a turnover and downs. If I put him in a situation where I get another turnover against this guy, he's going to have some serious problems. So he goes ahead and doesn't take the ball out. That's kind of a move that a lot of the players that have been playing the game a long time just realize the risk reward is there. So I'm going to look for a light offense, 2 wide receivers, 3 wide receivers. As long as he doesn't have heavy tight ends where he's got multiple tight ends, I'm going to go ahead and stay in this nickel defense. And he's got basically 2 tight ends. This is basically a balanced playbook. So basically that's how I'm going to set it up. Once again, this is really quick adjustments. I'm going to go ahead and take my outside defenders and put them on curl flats at 5 yards depth. And right here actually throws right over the middle. And the Honey Badger is he's got a great change of direction. He's got great awareness. He's a 90+ defender, and as a result, I'm able to go ahead and pick up a quick victory against this guy that's played over 300 games with the Eagles. So I'm going to keep experimenting with this defense, but once again, to my subscribers, once again, thank you guys for your support, and until next time.